friends. Welcome to Starrytime. I'm Miss Kit, and I'm so glad you could be with me here in the Helen Gale Story Room at the St. Charles Library. Let's get started by singing our hello song. Are you ready? You'll say hello, and I'll say hello, and we'll say hello together. You'll say hello, and I'll say hello in warm or wintry weather. You'll sing a song, and I'll sing a song, and we'll sing a song together. You'll sing a song, and I'll sing a song in warm or wintry weather. Well, tonight I'm going to read some stories about shoes. Do you have a favorite pair of shoes? The shoes I'm wearing tonight have flowers on them. Can you see? I like these shoes. And the first story is about a boy who has some favorite sneakers, and he calls them kicks. Have you ever heard sneakers called kicks? Some people call their shoes tennis shoes. This boy calls them kicks. And this story was written by Van G. Garrett and illustrated by Reggie Brown. Can you see the title Kicks is made out of shoelaces? Isn't that cool? I love that. You can't pick kicks the way you pick sticks or stones or dinosaur bones. Look at all those boxes of kicks. So many shoes. New kicks should be legit, not busted hard or old. Magic for your soles and your soul. Electric. Look at how bright that is. Electric. A feeling of wow. The way fireworks work clouds. Like pizza with the right ingredients. Crispy, astounding. Smooth like hot buttered garlic bread. Do you see how he has the ingredients for kicks here? Like he's making a pizza. You can't wait to try your kicks on. Eyes alert, that fresh scent of a new release, live out of the box. Look at him shining with his kicks. So fun. Soon to be paired with multicolored or icy white ankle or tube socks. See all those different colors of socks with the kicks? A confident, snug feeling making your insides smile. It feels good to have new shoes, doesn't it? New kicks feel like treats for your feet. Like cereal in your biggest bowl. Look at, he's got Kix cereal. And if you can see, in the milk is floating little kicks, little shoes. Pretend cereal. Leather not creased, tight laces, honeycomb bottoms sweet on the floor, allowing you to zoom like a race car. Sometimes with new shoes, it feels like you can run faster. She has hers, he has his. Big cats, 3 stripes, checks, letters, numbers, waves of color, smooth under your fingertips. Heat for your feet, gloves for your toes, So many styles and forms, detailed art, swirls, loops, and patterns. We're lucky to have so many kinds of shoes. Legendary, like LeBron and Jordan, Danica, Serena, and Simone. Athletes, right? Relax your shoulders. Do your too cool walk. Enjoying leather, suede, or canvas on a magic carpet ride. Tongues upright as soldiers, fat strings pulled and tied. He's got his shoes tied up tightly, doesn't he? So fancy. The perfect look, the perfect feel for your everyday wardrobe. Or basketball games, skateboarding, and hopscotching. You ever play hopscotch? Moonwalking, tiptoeing, soft shoeing. Hanging out with your family and friends at cookouts, movies, school, and everywhere else you can imagine. Maybe not at the pool. Even on rainy days, you sparkle in colorways under an umbrella. Look at how he sparkles with his kicks. Soaking up experiences as you float, like ice cream in vanilla Coke. Perfect, unique, stitched seamlessly. There's a plan for making a shoe. A kick right there. Kicks help you shine like the brightness of sun rays and new money, even when you have a shoestring tight allowance. Looks like he saved up his allowance for kicks. Giving you hope for days when you can leap, soar, run, and play. Sky touching, feet off the ground, head lifted high with a lion's pride, dreaming and feeling exceptional. Fantastic. And that's kicks. I wanted to show you the sign for shoes. It's really fun. You take your hands like this, if you can, make little fists, and then you go boop, boop. You bang them together carefully, not really hard. Just shoes. Shoes. Pretty cool. Can you do that? Shoes. Well, here's another book about shoes. This one is starring one of our very favorite characters, Pete the cat. And the name of this book is Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes. It was created and illustrated by James Dean, and the story was by Eric Litwin. Pete the cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much he sang this song. Do you know this song? I love my white shoes. 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 I love my... Oh, no! Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes? I bet you know. What color? Red. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. He says, everything is cool. I love my red shoes. 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 I love my... Oh, no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes? I bet you know. Blue. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Can you sing it with me? I love my blue shoes. 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 I love my... Oh, no. Pete stepped in a large puddle of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? Do you know? Brown. But did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his groovy song. I love my brown shoes. 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 I love my... Oh, no. Pete stepped in a bucket of water. And all the brown and all the blue and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? What were they before? Do you remember? White. But now they were also wet. Squeak, squeak. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no, not our friend Pete. He kept walking along and singing his song. He says, rock and roll. I love my wet shoes. 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 The moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song. Because it's all good. Good attitude, Pete. The end. Well, that was our story time about shoes. Let's sing our goodbye song. Do you remember what it is? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Goodbye, friends. We'll see you next time on Starrytime.